Hey guys, it's Destiny back here with another video. You're watching the Decimania channel here on YouTube. Got another discussion video for you today. Just did one of these last week on the TNA Hall of Fame inductees for this year. But I had planned on coming up maybe today and doing like a figure review or something like that. But then I woke up and saw the news that Seamus is going to be leaving WWE soon, and that was shocking. I did not expect to wake up to that, because I haven't really been following the wrestling news much the past couple of days, because it's been hectic with the little one, and it's okay though. I'm catching up. But yeah, Seamus is leaving WWE, and I'm going to be discussing my thoughts on that, and kind of, I guess, some of the stuff from his career that I remember, because this is one of those ones that I actually am really shocked and a little upset about, because for a couple reasons. One is because I watched Seamus debut on the October 26th, 2009 episode of Monday Night Raw. He faced Jamie Noble. And then he faced Jamie Noble again the next week, and essentially basically retired him. He started in their developmental system in 2006. This was before NXT. I don't remember what their developmental system was before that. I think it was FCW. I'm not sure. But he had been in their developmental system until like 2009. I didn't see his WWE CW run, so for me, it was his WWE career that I followed. I don't count his run in WWE CW through June to October of 2009. Within 2 months of being on the Monday Night Raw roster, he was WWE champion, defeating John Cena in a tables match at that year's Tables, Ladders, and Chairs pay-per-view. I remember him winning a breakthrough battle royal in November. It was the night after Survivor Series, I believe. I was not watching it full-time on Monday nights, like every week yet, but I watched it that night, and he won a breakthrough battle royal. And it was really cool, and I wish they would do more of these. I wish they would actually bring this back. The rules for the Battle Royal were that you couldn't have been a former WWE or World Heavyweight Champion. So this was for people that had never had it, never been champion in the company with those titles. And Sheamus ended up winning it. I think he eliminated Kofi Kingston, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he won the title from Cena. And then he lost it in the Elimination Chamber that February. I remember he beat Randy Orton at the Royal Rumble that year for the title, or in a title match, and retained it. Then he entered a feud with Triple H, which, looking back now, I thought Sheamus should have won the WrestleMania 26 match against him. I mean, it didn't really hurt his career because he went on to win all these different things later, but he just was on fire that year. I have never seen, except maybe, I don't know, Brock Lesnar is a good example I could think of. I don't remember anyone winning the title that fast. Like, he wasn't even on the roster for a year. He was WWE champion within 2 months. So that was in December when he won his first one. He entered into a feud with Triple H, lost the WrestleMania match, but then he won the Extreme Rules match. I remember this being very significant for Sheamus' career, because he basically beat Triple H in that match. He attacked him early on that night with the lead pipe that he was carrying around. gave Triple H a couple brogue kicks to the head. I think it was like 4 or 5. And this was, I think, to write off Triple H for the Chaperone movie that he was filming that year. And we wouldn't see Triple H again until 2011, when he feuded with The Undertaker. And by that point, Seamus had won the WWE Championship twice. So he hadn't even been on the main roster a full year. And he was already a 2-time WWE champion. How crazy is that? First Irish-born WWE champion. Then he kind of helped John Cena in the Nexus storyline, but then he kind of was associated with the Nexus for a little bit too. It was weird. Remember that whole storyline. I remember that summer was very fun, because you wanted to see John Cena and company beat up the Nexus. But wow, it's crazy, because he won the King of the Ring that year too, in 2010, beating John Morrison. I believe that was the night that CM Punk started doing commentary for them for a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't really do. No, what did he do in 2011? Oh, he won the U.S. title. He won the U.S. title from Kofi Kingston in a tables match. Or no. Kofi beat him. Who the frick did he beat? Crap. Is it Daniel Bryan, maybe? Yeah, I think it was Daniel Bryan. He beat him on Raw or something. Said he was going to quit if he didn't win the U.S. title. That's right. Okay, I thought he beat... I was thinking of the Cena match where he won the title. Kofi beat him in the tables match. My bad, sorry. It's fun going back and remembering all this stuff, because he won every conceivable title there except one. The Intercontinental title. I don't know how many times he was tag team champion. He was a 5-time World Heavyweight Champion, WWE Champion, whatever you want to call it. He won the Royal Rumble in 2012, last eliminating Chris Jericho, and defeated Daniel Bryan in 18 seconds to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Remember, everyone was ticked about that. Like, people liked Seamus, but when they saw that, they were just like, no. Daniel Bryan should have won that. I feel bad for Seamus looking back, because, like, that was bad. I like Daniel Bryan, but Seamus didn't deserve that. Wow. What else did he do? I don't really think he did much of anything in 2012 that would be, like, memorable, I guess. I mean, he feuded with the Big Show and had that chairs match at Tables, Ladders, and Chairs that year. They feuded for the world title for a couple months, and just in 2013, not really sure what he did there. He just kind of feuded with people. I think he feuded with Alberto Del Rio, maybe? I don't remember what he did, but in 2015, he won Money in the Bank. 2016 is when he formed the team with Cesaro and formed the Bar. Pretty good tag team. I remember they had that really cool... Didn't they have like a cage match or something on Raw against the Hardys or something? I remember watching something like that. Wow. And then I'm gonna tag team for a little bit with Cesaro for a couple years. Then he had that feud with Jeff Hardy in 2020, which was interesting, I guess. I mean, they brought Jeff's past alcohol abuse or addiction into the thing, so it was like very uncomfortable. I mean, if he was okay with it, I can't really say anything, but you know, I don't know. It was just weird. I don't really know how I feel about it. I think you can bring storylines like that. I think you can add a little bit of reality into them as long as you don't cross lines, I guess. I mean, if he was okay with it, fine. I can't say anything, but I'd be a little uncomfortable if that was him. But then again, who am I? I mean, if Jeff Hardy was okay with it, then what the frick am I to say? Anyway, yeah, the Intercontinental title is the one that he's never won, and they should have given it to him. I really think there was a couple times that they should have given it to him. One of those times, actually, the first time I believe he competed for the Intercontinental title was in 2020, and that's what got the feud with Jeff Hardy started, because I think he cost Jeff Hardy the Intercontinental title in the tournament or something. I don't remember what exactly happened. It was 2020. Everyone tries to forget that year. But yeah, there was the WrestleMania 39. He had that really awesome triple threat with Gunther and Drew McIntyre. He could have won it there. There was Clash at the Castle, I believe, was for the Intercontinental title. In 2022, he could have won it there. He could have won it from Braun Breaker at, I think it was Survivor Series 2020. Is it last year? Was Braun Breaker Intercontinental Champion last year at Survivor Series? I don't remember. Or no, it wasn't last year. It was 2024, I think. Yeah, it was 2024 because I didn't watch Survivor Series last year. That's right, because I hadn't got ESPN yet. That's right. I was gonna say, I remember watching Braun Breaker and Seamus have an Intercontinental title match. I think it was 2 out of 3 falls, wasn't it? I don't remember, but alright, it's weird. I remember more of the modern, or the later, or like older stuff than I did the more recent stuff. I don't know, I guess it's just what I enjoy watching, I guess. But Sheamus did it all there, except win the Intercontinental title, and it sucks that he's leaving. A lot of us fans, we think of some people in that company as lifers. That they're going to be there till they die, or they're going to be there until, they retire or whatever. But then, I first noticed it with Edge. I wasn't so surprised when Jericho left, because he had been other places. I'm talking about guys that kind of came up through that company. I'm talking about guys like Bray Wyatt, guys like Sheamus, The New Day. I was really shocked when The New Day left. But then Sheamus, now he's gone. And you just think, wow, there's not really such thing as a WWE lifer anymore, because you have people like this turning down contracts. It's insane. Who are the only 2 left from that era? Like Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton. I guess Cody Rhodes, but Cody's doing fine. He's got a big title match with Sami Zayn tonight on Raw, which could be the end of Sami's title reign. I hope not, but I'm not holding my breath. But no, Sheamus looks like he's going to be leaving. I don't know when his contract is expired. It's soon, I know. I mean, AEW, there's always an option there. He says he hasn't even thought about that far. Is he going to continue wrestling, or is he done? I tell you what, TNA, if his contract's expiring, he could just jump on over to TNA or something. TNA needs that star power right now. AEW doesn't really need it necessarily, but TNA could really use some star power, and with a big name like that, which someone like Sheamus, I think they could use someone like that. Yeah, I know Nick Nemeth is the current TNA World Champion, but he's going to need challengers. You know, with people like Steve Macklin and Eric Young gone, he's going to need, and Mike Santana potentially going to WWE. I mean, they're going to need to find someone to fill that void, and Seamus could be a good fit. Yeah, I'd like to see Seamus maybe win the TNA World title. I'm just throwing out ideas here of what he could do. Like, he could go to AEW if he wanted, but I feel like he would be a more... I think TNA needs someone like that more than AEW does right now, because AEW's roster is, like, freaking loaded. But TNA is going to have to start picking up some of these guys, and I don't mean to go on a rant here about this. I mean, TNA is my favorite company, but they're going to need to pick up some people. I think you can be a fan and still criticize. But Sheamus would be a good fit for them if they wanted to bring him in. Especially to fill the shoes of someone like a Mike Santana or Steve Macklin or Eric Young, who, daggone. Eric Young, I mean, that's not his first exit, but still. I don't know if I trust him going back to WWE. Look what they did with him last time. I don't even want to think about that. But it'd be kind of cool to see Sheamus in AEW or TNA. Preferably TNA, but that's just me. I'm still shocked at this. I don't really know how to say this, but... Or I don't know what to say, rather. Like, I watched this guy from 2009 to now. He got injured last year in the John Cena Last Time Is Now tournament. That would have been cool to see Sheamus and John Cena won last time. And I should point this out too, speaking of people that he faced that was really cool in WWE, Edge. He faced Edge in his last match in WWE. And technically, I guess, if you want to say this, I guess, Edge probably said it, but Sheamus technically is responsible for Edge coming back to wrestling, if you want to think about it like that. You know, I saw those videos of Sheamus' workout channel where Edge was doing the... Edge and Sheamus were doing the mountain bike thing, because Sheamus will bring people on and like do their workouts and stuff with them. And Edge does a lot of mountain biking, and he took a bump and fell off of it, I think, and he got up and he was like, "I'm okay." And Sheamus told him, like, "Why don't you just get back in the ring and wrestle then?" I think Sheamus told him that, or he either implied it or he... Either way, like, you can technically thank Sheamus for Edge getting back in the ring. That's kind of cool. Never thought I'd see that. In 2020, before everything went to crap, Edge came back and it was really cool. And I never knew that until, like, 2023, when Edge faced him. Sheamus has done it all, almost. Except win the Intercontinental title, and now he won't ever get to win that unless he comes back for one more run, but I don't know. He said he was leaving, so. Wow. This is crazy. It's been a while since I've talked about a big release like this, or a big departure like this. But, yeah. Sheamus, another one gone from the company. He gave a lot of good moments to that company, and then there was times when they could have been using him better. There was a couple times when he could have won the Intercontinental title. But they didn't give it to him for some reason. But kind of all I have to say about this right now. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Sorry, I'm just kind of shocked. Like, I don't really, I don't know how to process this. This is someone I actually watched from the beginning of from their debut on the main roster to 2026. It's been almost 20 years. It'll be 2009. I mean, he's been with the company for 20 years, but still, that's crazy. But we'll see where he ends up next. Where do you guys think he ends up? You think he ends up in AEW, TNA? Do you think he just retires altogether? I don't really think so. I don't think he's going to retire just yet, but it'd be funny if him and the New Day all debuted in AEW or TNA or something. That'd be kind of cool. Because TNA needs that star power. I'm sorry. They do. If they want to bring more eyes to their product, they've got to bring more star power, and they've got to work out these more long-term contracts instead of short-term. That's not a good look. Come on, guys. Step it up. I know you guys can do better than this. But anyway, that's going to be it from me. Try to do a DVD review for you, or a figure review this week. I'll try to be up here for TNA on Thursday night. I'm not going to promise anything. I'm going to be very busy over the next couple months. But I will try to be up here and review TNA when I can, when I feel up to it. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Probably tomorrow or Wednesday, possibly. Till then, I'll see you guys. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss any new content. I'm at 324, which I did not expect. Keep it up. Thank you guys for the support. And I'll see you guys later. Stay cool. Hopefully you're staying cool where you are. Peace. Thank you for watching. And God bless you.